in kind of gloomy Wakanda in my basement. Sorry for being a minute late, everybody. Although I don't see anybody on yet. We're about to go into the dojo. Doom, doom, doom. There we are. Complete Warrior Fitness. Let's go. And get the lights on. And we are ready. So everybody, it's kind of a later start today by a minute. I was finishing breakfast with my amazing wife. We have our girls, our twins that are basically always full of energy. So we basically got a little, I wouldn't say sidetracked, but it was just a later start. It's okay. Here we are. It's 9 a.m., 9:01 Central Time. We're going to get a workout in. I don't have my workout glasses, but that's okay. I got my fancy ones. I'm hoping you guys have had a great week. What we're gonna do today is get our workout in and get our burpees in for April. April is the burpee challenge month, and not just any burpee, it's the birthday burpee. So we're gonna go ahead and do one burpee per year that you have been on this earth. So those of you that are watching that might be in the, let's say, older crowd, you might feel like, hey, come on, man, Coach Craig, why? Why do I have to do more? Well, it's not necessarily that you have to do more. Think of it like you get to do more. It's a privilege. But there's 3 different types of burpees. We'll go over that in a second. Let's go ahead and start our watches. If you are tracking, if you're doing some sort of workout, so I'm gonna start mine, boom, strength training, and we'll get started and kind of go from there. All right, so I got my, look at this cool shirt, my Slayerettes shirt from Loot Crate. Anybody watch Buffy and those other vampire hunting shows back in the day? I think that's what it's a nod to. So, all right, here we go. Let's actually, let me also plug in. Let me make sure that we have power as we're training. All right, here we go. Okay. So, as we're going today, obviously, if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, anything related to health and wellness, please feel free. That's kind of what I'm here for. I always love to do that. We usually have some pretty lively chats, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully we'll get that today as well. All right, let's start one of our first ones. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves nice and warmed up with our dumbbells. So what we're gonna do is we're going to squat into a Y raise. So if you have dumbbells, go ahead and use them. You want to use something lighter, maybe 8 to 10 pounds, depending on your strength level. If you're stronger, then obviously 15, 20 is good too. So we're gonna have them in the middle. We're gonna squat down and then come up. Almost like a field goal is good, but not really even shoulder width, but a little bit wider, like a Y. So squat and bring it up. It's our first one. It's gonna get us nice and warmed up, and we'll be ready to go. All right, 15, here we go. So, squat down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Good way to get started and warmed up. 15 of those. Gets the heart rate going. I'm already 125 heart rate. Yo, how's it going? Barbara, nice. Nice to see you. How are you? Hopefully you are doing awesome. Are you doing the workout with us? Are you joining? Everybody that's on, we got quite a few people. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. If you have any questions, health, fitness, training related, diet related, feel free to do that. I always love to help as we're doing these. All right, we got our ball here, so we'll do some cool stuff there. How's it going? Oh, Cheyenne. Hey, how's it going, Cheyenne? That's a cool name. And, oh, this is a cool name too. Adelenia. Nice. You good? Yes, we are all good. Thank you. Are you good? Are you having a good week? I hope so. So what we're doing today is a total body workout. We're gonna be doing our burpees as well, and basically just going in and having a good time. So we're gonna get this ball. This is a 20-pounder. We're not gonna be lifting this one. We're gonna be going and doing some push-ups. We're gonna be doing some narrow push-ups on this ball. What's cool about this one is it's gonna really strengthen our triceps, the inner chest, and then the fact that this one is mushy, as you can see, it's actually gonna work our wrists and the muscles around the forearms as well. So if you don't have a ball like this, that's fine. Just grab something nearby, something that might be narrow and you can put your hands on that's sturdy. If not, you can just do a good old-fashioned narrow push-up or a diamond. Put a diamond shape and then try to do the push-up there. So either or. Here we go. Let's go with 15. So hands on the ball and down we go. To the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. One thing, don't be too far forward on the ball because you don't want to roll out. I've had people do that at the gym. Luckily not training with me, but I just spied them and I'm like, hey, adjust your grip so you don't face plant. All right, what else we got? Daniel, what's up? I love Banana Gang. I love that. Hi, bro. Hi back. Delania, hello again. Cheyenne, thank you. I try. I don't know what that, what the other one. Oh, nice. I got you. See, it took me a while, but I noticed that. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, hope you guys are doing great. Join the workout if you have some space. I think you'll enjoy it. All right. Now comes the fun part. We get to do burpees because it's April, which is our burpee challenge month for my gym, for my brother and I, since we're the owners of our company. We're gonna challenge our people, well, those that wanna join. So burpees, we have 3 different types. You have to do one for every year that you've been on this earth. So those of you that are in the chat, you don't have to share if you're not comfortable, but if you want to pop in, how old you are, then you'll know how many burpees you have to do per day for this month if you're joining the challenge. And if you join the challenge, you get to win some sweet stuff. Like for example, we got some CWF swag here. We got shirts, all sort of cool things. So you can win something like that. You can win, different kinds of cool things. We got bags, we got tote bags, we have custom bandanas, do-rags, we have stuff for the forearms, we got all sorts of stuff. But anyway, we'll have a prize raffle drawing for that at the end of the month. We have one that we're gonna do for the prior month still, for the squats. All right, back to the burpees. So you have to do one for every year that you've been on this earth, so basically your age. If you're like, say, a little bit younger, let's say 12, 13, 17, it might not be a lot to do 17 burpees. However, there's 3 different types of burpees. So if you're gonna do the basic one or the beginner one, you basically just go down and you can step out and then step in and you're done. Or if you have something elevated like an ottoman or a table, you can put your hands on there, so no problem. That's the basic one. If you're doing intermediate, you'll go down, you jump out, jump in, and up. Still not much harder, but a little bit more intense because of the kick out. Then if you're doing the advanced, which is perfect for those of you that are younger, do that one because you're gonna be getting the most out of it. So go down, jump out, go into a push-up, jump in, maybe even jump up at the top or do like a 180. So go down, into a push-up, jump. So do one of those. You do 18 of those, 17, 15, whatever, you're gonna be good. All right, so what else? Let's see, we got, I don't know what that one is. No. I'm gonna donate. No way, that'd be fantastic. Please do. We love anybody who donates because we are a small company, just my brother and I. So we do a lot of this stuff for you guys, trying to get our channel going and give out these free boot camps. I'm actually thinking of doing more because this platform, YouTube, you guys have been the most, shall I say, interactive. The most people that have sent comments and participated. So we're super happy to do that. Obviously, we have our paying clients that we train during the week, but then we always wanted to kind of see like, how can we increase our reach? How can we share, more and more with people? And this is kind of, this is like really what makes us feel good, is the fact that we can help people, even if it's like a basic workout or answering a basic question, about health and wellness. So while you're here in the chat, please, any questions you have about health and wellness, please share, or share how old you are, so that way you know how many burpees you have to do. And if you don't want to share, that's fine, but you'll know the number. So for me, the number is 41. I gotta do 41, suckers. So, all right, here we go. Let's start. Heart rate is 127. Let's see where it goes when I'm done. All right, adjust the pants. Get the arms ready. Because I'm gonna do it with the, I'll do a push-up and I'll do a slight hop at the top to really get it going. So, okay, are you guys ready? Are you gonna do it with me? I'm getting maybes. All right, we have a fair amount of thumbs up, which is awesome. Yes, please, anybody who wants to donate, that would be amazing. In the upper right-hand corner, we have that donation. That would be awesome. If you donate in the live chat, everything goes towards us helping to build the business more for clients, when it comes to, getting equipment, sponsoring a new space, all that helps. So even if it's $1, everything is amazing. So thank you. All right, here we go. Whew. Hopefully one day I'll get $1 per burpee. Then I'll just do like 100 burpees every hour. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, is anybody doing that with me? Oh, come on guys, join. Somebody, so I'm not the only one. All right, that's 10 so far. Let's change the angle so you can kind of see it from a different angle here. All right, here we go. Maybe from here, here we go. You can see this wonderful pipe. All right. Yeah, this is good. Next 10. Here we go. 1. 20. I'll bring it back. Feel like I'm gonna hit something there. All right. How's the heart rate? 127, 128. It's going up. You can see. Hold on. Can you see it? Kind of, sort of. It's upside down, but that's all right. 130. Okay. That's 20. I remember when I was 20. That was a while ago. All right, last 21. Here we go. And then my burpees are done for today. Oh, I'm feeling it, guys. Let me tell you. That's 30 with a jump and a push. Anybody there? We got like one person online right now. We got a lot of thumbs up though. Okay. We have 11 left. Let me scroll through. See if we have any. Let's see if we have any comments. I'm glad we got a lot of hellos. No questions though right now. All right. Okay. Hi, Eliza. How are you? Whew. I got 11 burpees, Eliza. You want to do them with me? I'm wiped out. See, My challenge is I eat breakfast too soon before the boot camp. I need to get up earlier. But this is like my one day, guys, that I get to sleep in a little bit. Because, for example, yesterday, I was already training somebody virtually at 5 a.m. Wednesday, 4:30 in the morning is the first one. Thursday, I think was 5:30. So it's early, which is good. I don't mind it. I love the early training. But body likes to rest. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Gregorio. ¿Y tú? Eliza. See, I'm brushing up on my Spanish. I used to be quite conversational back in high school, but then I didn't practice and I kind of forgot. So hopefully my international friends on here can help. All right, we got 11 left. I'm gonna quit stalling, I'll be honest. The other day I did them all in a row. Today, it's early. We'll get the heart rate down. Okay, 136. Heart rate is good. Final 11. We're gonna go ahead and do a clapping push-up because that's what we do. I'm gonna go down, jump up, clap, and then back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get it down. But I'm not doing the jump up. I'm already doing the clap. We're gonna leave it at that. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 2 more. 10. 1 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Feel free to subscribe. Okay, that's 41 total. I'm not doing that a second time unless I'm 82 years old, and then that'll be my challenge. Thanks, Eliza, I appreciate you. I love that. Yeah, never giving up, always moving forward. And that's the message we try to tell our clients too, is because we try to use it for ourselves too, is like, hey, you can always do more, you can always push forward, and you don't worry about what somebody else is doing, only focus on you. Try to be better than you were the other day. And that's what we try to do. So some days might be easier, some days it might be harder, but at the end of the day, you can always be pushing when you go against yourself, and use that as your barometer. Now, let others inspire you, but don't feel bad if like, hey, I'm not where that person is, because that could certainly be. Like I'll share a quick story as I'm cooling down here. So I've been doing our channel for a little while and my social media stuff too, and I have a fair amount of subscribers, but not really that much. And there's people that they jump on and within a few months they have 5K, 10K subscribers, and we're still at like 3 to 4, and the one response might be like, come on, like what's going on? We're trying to also do something good. How come we're not where they are? But I try not to go down that route because it's not productive. You just try to see like, okay, what's that person or that company doing? And let's try to emulate their strategies. Maybe we can also do this. Maybe we can also do that. And then just use it to be inspired. And then as you notice, or in my case, as I notice, like we have new subscribers or new comments, new feedback, it all is good. And it all kind of gives more like a positive feeling. So really that's really the way to be, I think, with anything. Don't let other success bring you down, but let it bring you up, inspire you. And then you will notice how you're vibrating this kind of good energy, and good things will start to come into your life. And then you can be that source of inspiration for somebody else. All right, I've brought down my heart rate enough, 121. So we are back. We're gonna go to new exercises. So we had the first 3 with a squat with the Y raise. We had the narrow push-ups on the ball, then the burpees. So remember, burpee challenge, you can do any of the 3 types. All right, here we go. So we're back to our awesome exercises here. We're gonna do the archer pull. So we're gonna do it from a kneeling position with a lunge. So the point to this is, it takes the legs out of the equation and gets the core going, and it being an archer pull, you're gonna be able to use your core because I'm gonna be twisting kind of away from where my knees are pointed. So get your knees square, hips square, you're pointed straight ahead, but now I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna go from the hips, turn to the side, arm is out. So we're creating a nice 90-degree angle here. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my elbow up and do my archer pull. And in this case, this band is kind of, I would say kind of easy. So I'm gonna try to go in and grab it so I have a little bit more tension. 1, 2. Some of you might think, well, this is very sports specific, Coach Greg. Yeah, but this is a great exercise. Doesn't mean you have to be into archery or anything where you have to do this motion specifically. It's actually very good for multiple muscles here. It's a great mobilization move as well. And if you want to make it very tough, watch this. Go straight, slightly up on your knee, from your knee. So now I'm up from the side. It'll look something like this. So starting position, I'm kind of going right at you here. And check this out. If I go up, now I'm elevated. This right here, killer for the legs. So actually, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it on the legs. I swear I won't fire at the camera because I need this phone. But here we go. Archer, draw, and gosh, we probably already did like 8. Let's do another 8 here. I'm gonna flip and do 16 on the other side. Okay. Here we go. Up, draw, elevate, and go. 1, 2. It's a great challenge for the balance too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Swap it. So it was the left forward. Now we'll do right forward. Right is forward. Okay. So we're here. I'm going to grab inside. If you don't have a band, you might be wondering, well, how do I do this? You can, if you have light weights, you can kind of replicate it, although the tension won't be felt from the same angle because I'm pulling here, I'm feeling tension that is directly opposite of what I'm moving. If I have a weight and I pull it back, yes, these muscles will be working, but also the shoulder will be working a lot because the whole time gravity is pulling my hand down and I have to keep it up. So it's not ideal if you have a light weight. I don't have a light weight here to really demonstrate, but you can do it with a light weight by doing this kind of standing motion as well. And if you want to focus a little bit more on just the same pulling muscles as with the band, feel free to support your hand with the hand underneath. So that way you're getting a little bit of support from this weight being pulled down and you're still working the pulling muscles. It's, like I said, it's not ideal because you know, it's a little bit convoluted. All right, now I gotta turn around. So we started like this with the left hand out. So now we're gonna go right hand in, right hand out, right leg in, right leg out. You know what it's early, all right? Don't judge me. Okay, we'll do a few like this. So you can see me raise the leg. I'm gonna grab here and go up and I'll pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to turn towards the camera. This one's more fun. Okay. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You know you've done it right when your shoulders and your core, well in this case also legs, feel a good burn. All right, that's the first one. We got the ball for the next. Oh, this fun one. All right, what do we do with this? Well, we're gonna do some slams, everybody. We're gonna do some slams. Okay. Okay. Just checking the comments. All right, so if anybody's on right now and you want to share any questions, health or fitness related, feel free. Last week we had a pretty good exchange. I don't remember the user's name, but he had some good questions about, gosh, what was it? About creatine. Creatine usage. Is it good? What to do? Also about weight loss and putting on muscle. So if you have any questions about your health and fitness journey, whether it's weight loss, whether it's getting stronger, whether it's going to the gym, pressure of needing to look a certain way, feel free to pop it in the comments. You can always DM us as well. We sometimes get those, and try to do our best to help. We love engaging with you guys. So, that's what we're here for, especially during these free boot camps. I mean, the workout, I could do the workout, without having to record something, but I like to do it because I like to see you guys interacting. I like to get suggestions. It's more fun. All right, speaking of fun, we're gonna go side to side here with a slam. We're gonna do 8 and 8. It's a 20-pounder, so this is a pretty good ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a weight. Just don't slam the weight, because you might break the weight, you might break the floor, you might break yourself. So, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, okay, that was good for the back. I have a fun one. Since we're not doing burpees, because we already did our burpees, let's make a fun one. Coach's challenge. Here's what we're gonna do. I might regret this, but then again, you gotta enjoy life and challenge yourself. All right, we got, don't mind the little pole in the way. Or you know what, I'll just do it like this, here. All right, so we have these darts. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot 6 darts. Whatever I get, that's how many push-ups we have to do for the last exercise here, okay? So if you're joining in, you wanna get the full Coach Greg power, you do the same number as I'm doing. If you're just a beginner, you can do them on the knees, you can do half, but at least do half of what we get. My assumption is, actually I have no assumption. We might get a lot. So I'm gonna shoot these 6. Remember, so the way as I recall, whatever number you get in these spaces is the number that you have to do up top. This, I believe, stripe is double. This, I think, is triple the value if you get inside one of these stripes. And then I believe the green inside is 50, and this red one is 100, the bullseye. So we'll see. I'm actually gonna try to get as good of a score as I can. I'm gonna try to aim for the center. We'll see how many push-ups we have to do, all right? So let's set it up so that you can see, hold on. Let's do it like this. So that you can see, this is gonna be exciting, although I might have to bring this up a little bit. I'm gonna bring up this one. Don't mind me, guys. I'm bringing up the height here of the tripod so that it is more in line. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. All right, I'm gonna try not to hit the tripod also. Let's do it like this, okay. All right, here we go. I might regret this. But you know what they say, no regrets. All right, we got 6. We got 3 red, 3 green. Ooh, don't let it fall on my foot. All right, how many push-ups we gotta do? We're gonna see. All right, I'm going all the way to the end here. There we go. Okay, way off on that one. Still way off, I need to adjust. Come on, Greg, get in the center. Okay, that was closer. Closer. Bullseye, come on. All right, so you can tell, you can tell I was a little bit skewed a little bit skewed. Let's see what that entails here. It might be hard to see. All right, this one is 11. That's an 11. This one is 8, so that's 19 push-ups so far. We have 14, so 19, that is 29, 33 push-ups so far, because that's 14. 33 push-ups. 33 plus 9, 42 plus 9, 51 plus 12, 61, 63. Could have been worse, not a problem. 63 push-ups. All right, 63 is the number, guys. If you're just joining and you're like, what did I sign up for? Don't worry, just do half, you're fine. Or do them on the knees, or I guess, you could just not do them and I won't know, but I'll know. All right, 63 push-ups, here we go. 63 is our last one. Okay. So do them any way you want. I'm gonna vary it up. I'm gonna start narrow, I'm gonna go wide, and kind of just to keep it interesting. 63, all right, we're taking the glasses off for this one, which means I can't see anything right now. All right, here we go. But I can kind of see if I'm in the frame. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Make it wider. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wipe the chin. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back to narrow. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Back to wide. Oh. Starting to feel that tricep. 31. Here we go. 31. Breathe. Get the heart rate down. 32, 34, 5, 36, 38, 39, 40. Wipe the chin. 40. I'm realizing now, I did the clapping ones earlier. I'm like, why are my triceps tired? That's why. All right, 40. So we got 23 left, Michael Jordan's number. We had 63 total, I think. I'm gonna do 65 because my brain is foggy as far as the final number. I think it was 63, but here we go. Let's do 10 narrow to start. Not that the triceps aren't tired enough. 41, 43, 44, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50, shake it out. All right, last bit here. Normally this is where I would get crazy and do some clapping or whatever. I did those earlier, so I don't have much in the tank. So we'll go wide and wide. 51, 52, 54, 5, 57, 58, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63. In case we were off, 1 bonus, 2 bonus. Ooh, all right. Awesome. Yeah, push-ups. Slide it in. All right. That was good. Hopefully you guys are, if you were joining, hopefully you did some push-ups. I'm getting a good pump. Tricep. Maybe I'll get some views. Oh, I just lost a viewer. Great. All right. So we are about to wrap up here. For review, we had the squat in the beginning with the dumbbells in a Y raise. Number 2 was our push-ups, narrow push-ups, which could be on the ball or diamond on the floor, no matter what you have available, depending on what you have available. Number 3 was the burpees. Do your age. 1 burpee per year. And then new set, number 4, we had the medicine ball slams from the side, Russian twist style. You can elevate the feet if you want progression. If you do a big slam, obviously that's more core. That was number 1. Number 2, I'm trying to remember number 2. Okay, number 3 was the push-ups. So you kind of get a random number. I got 63. So if you don't know what to pick, do half of that as your starting point, depending on how comfortable you are with your with your pushing powers. And then the second exercise was the archer row in the lunge. So we did it. You can tell, look, I'm sweaty, super sweaty, which means it's good. Heart rate is already down, 129 beats, 360 calories burned. So if you're doing it along with me, you might have burned as many, maybe more. Let's bring our heart rate down. All right, let's see who is in the chat still. If somebody is in the chat, I'll give a few minutes here because my heart rate's coming down. If anybody's in the chat right now and types in Feel the Power, FTP, or that you are joining the burpee challenge, any of those three, you get a piece of swag from our collection. So you have a few minutes here before I log off. If I see anybody do that, you get a piece of swag. And I've already given out some. I'm still trying to get in contact with some individuals to find the best way to get it to you. But please, if you have any questions about that, do let me know. All right, let's do our final affirmations here. Let's do a different one today than we normally do. Try to just relax, close your eyes, find a nice, comfortable sitting position, and try to say this affirmation along with me. I am healthy, I am happy, I am strong. I am healthy, I am happy, I am strong. One more time, and really believe it. I am happy, I am healthy, and I am strong. Does that feel better? It's a good thing. Even if you don't believe it, I see people sometimes get a little bit, I don't want to say confrontational, but they get kind of like, they roll their eyes. Come on, man, affirmations. Honestly, it works. Think of it like you're trying to train your body, trying to train your mind. You know, it's any of you have pets? I do. Any of you have kids? I do. You know, especially little ones, right? You try to educate them, right? And some of it is training. You try to repeat things so they say it back to you. You try to show them how to do something so they remember. You reinforce it with good behavior or treats or things like that. Think of it like you, who are the owner of your vehicle, this vehicle here. You're trying to train yourself to be stronger, to be healthier, to be happier, right? And then sometimes you might not feel it, but it doesn't mean you don't try to do it. You know that saying, fake it till you make it? I mean, there's some truth to it, right? I'm not saying that you want to lie and just feel really bad that you're saying it. Don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that you're trying to be there, at whatever point you are not right now. So if you're here and you're feeling okay, but you want to feel happy, then keep saying these affirmations, keep acting happy, keep believing you're happy, and then you will be happy. It's almost like you're tricking your brain. Once again, you're training your brain, you're training your mind to do what you are telling it to do. For those of you that are into Star Wars like I am, think of it like a Jedi, the ultimate Jedi mind trick, It's like, these are not the droids you're looking for. You can say, I am happy and healthy and strong. And you just keep saying it and you'll feel it. I mean, only thing I can say is it works for me. So I know I'm not super special. So if it works for me, why can't it work for you, right? So try that, especially if you're feeling kind of off this week or this weekend. Try to sit down at least once a day, but the more you do it, the better the effects are, and try to say those affirmations. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong. And magical things will start to happen. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna go take a shower and relax. I do want to invite you all one more time before I log off. Anybody that's in the chat or is watching, if you type Feel the Power or FTP, or that you are joining the April Burpee Challenge, you will get a piece of swag. I'll still give you a minute or two. Anybody that's still online. Also, if anybody watches this after the fact and you message, we have our business email, CompleteWarriorFitness@gmail.com, on our YouTube page. If you message me on there during April, so you still got the whole month, that you have joined the Burpee Challenge, and it's a Scout's honor. So you don't have to, send me anything showing burpees or or whatever. Although if you do, that would be awesome. I would love to share that with the community if you're okay with it. But if you say that you join the challenge, then you also will be eligible to win a piece of swag from the Stack of Happiness back there. So please do that, and enjoy the day. Thank you all for joining. I think it was a pretty good turnout. I do wish we had a few more questions because I always love answering those, but that's okay. Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. Guys, have a great Saturday. Feel the power, and I will see you next Saturday for sure. Probably earlier because I'm going to start doing more on here. The more I'm realizing how good of a community is on here, the more I want to, the more I want to do. So you guys are awesome. Keep at it. Don't forget your burpees.